Dan, what was
Where's
that
the
little
flag?
you had?
You're supposed to put the
I
flag
put the
up.
flag up. I did.
What was that?
Put the
You
flag.
sons of bitches. God damn it. Talk about all this professionalism. You never do it. Never.
Well, talk about professionalism.
I forgot to take my
your,
steroids.
the third word out of your mouth is profanity. I mean, what
Fuck.
is going
I
on?
forgot.
What is going on?
Shit. Oh,
I can't believe. Like, why do we even do this if
I don't
we
know.
can't just have a professional environment?
I mean, we all got here late.
I mean,
Well,
talking
well,
about toys.
Well, welcome to the Shadowcast,
Dude, talk
where
about
we,
toys.
producer Dan, /ʍ𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵,
I changed my
get
name
together
before.
every Sunday at 7 p.m. to discuss our thoughts on the latest movies, action figures, 3D printing, and other aspects of geek culture. We also produce 112 scale
That's what I
props
was
that can be
waiting
found
for.
at our website, ShadowMoses112. Dan, take it away.
What, me?
Actually, real quick, yesterday I was consolidating my storage units, which nobody cares about. But funny
I
story
cared.
from that. Funny story from that is like
Damn it.
I have the truck open and I have all this stuff there, and there was like a family there, and the one kid who looked like he might have been like 13 or 14, he's like, oh, he's got all the action figures. And I'm like,
All
yeah.
of them ever.
I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, because the way I kind of did it is like I had the shelves loaded up with stuff on the U-Haul, and then I would just move the shelf. And
Yeah.
it wasn't perfect, but it was helpful. And so when you looked at the U-Haul, you see all the boxes up, but then you see a shelf that's just loaded up with Mayfex and everything. Is like, oh, he's got all the action figures. Like, yeah, dude.
Everything.
You don't even know.
Yeah,
But-
this is just half of it, kid.
Yeah.
Want to come over to my house? Hey, how old are you?
What's going on with you?
We're inviting kids over for toys now.
Oh, boy.
Hi, kids.
I
Redirect,
got nervous on
redirect.
Fortnite when Kate had Sam on Friday and she was just swinging her pickaxe and killing people, and I was like, I don't want the kid on my stream. You know, is that a dachshund or not?
This thing, I don't know, man. I was having
Does it
problems
look-
with my printer.
Because
and they
it
sent
looked
me this
like
test
it. I was
file.
like, it's kind of
No,
a
that looks like
dachshund.
a lab.
It's a chocolate lab now. Get it? Chocolate. Yeah.
Very good.
Made of plastic, Pete. I guarantee if you ate that, you would get sick.
But the name of the filament's chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate plastic.
Chocolate plastic lab.
Better than chocolate starfish.
At least it's
Yeah,
not hot dog
actually-
flavored water.
Once I finish setting up my new storage unit, which is bigger than my old one, I will actually be getting my 3D printers up and running again.
Is
'Cause
it
I've been
cleaner?
I mean, the other one wasn't unclean; it was just full of stuff. Although, yeah, and the question you're
No,
asking,
you know
it
what
is
I was
cleaner
gonna
because
say.
I
You
don't
know
have
what?
mildew growing. I won't have mildew in this one. So that's the thing that really sucks about concrete storage units is that mildew happens. So
Were they
yeah,
not? But okay. So I'm asking out of
yeah.
I don't know. Educate. I thought they were still environmentally controlled.
It's a climate controlled one, but I don't know why it happened. I actually need to tell. I want to say something to them because nothing was damaged, but although I do have to throw. There's like, yeah.
Pretty gross.
Anyway, I want to talk to the management people. Just be like, hey, you might want to just recommend people put silica gels in their units or something like that because that would prevent that from happening. Like if I just had like little silica gel plastics in containers, that would help a bit.
Yeah.
Because the lack of airflow and then the fact it is climate controlled, but there still is a fluctuation of temperature because you can't just keep it at the same temp nonstop. Like in that layout, no.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of annoyed about it, but like nothing is actually damaged. Just some products have a little bit of slime on them. Yeah.
But if you know what, I was going to say something, but I don't want to make it worse. What if something is inside something you can't see right now?
I opened a few of the boxes that had stuff on the
Right.
top, and like the
Right.
insides are fine because
Right.
most of the stuff has a silica gel packet inside. They do that to protect the figures in general. Like I checked a Moon Knight figure, and he's still white as hell. So
Good man. All right.
Yeah, no, I'd be really fucking mad if there were things that were actually damaged, where I'd be like, hey, how do I file a claim to get
You
this?
walk up to the office going, "Come here,
I don't know.
come here, motherfucker."
I don't know. But yeah. The one thing that sucks is I'm not gonna get my big ass 3D printer in my storage unit, but that's fine. I'll still be able to set up the rest of the stuff I have on desks over there.
Just proud of my son being a good boy, pooping
Did-
outside only now.
I haven't watched the second episode of Peacemaker yet. Did you, Pete?
No, neither have I. I haven't seen it
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Did you watch the first one or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Finish what you're going to say. Finish what
You
you're
didn't
going to
watch the first season.
say. Right, but I remember at the last episode I said I was going to, which brings me to my first thing. And I had every intention. I really did.
Then I put Star Trek in by mistake.
No.
Oh,
Somebody
Okay.
released somebody who used to be within the Genesis community, and I mean working with the band and at 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, the guys who made the lights, the very lights, the moving lights that you see at every concert now, has had his hands on these soundboards and videos and hasn't released them until this weekend, Labor Day weekend. And I mean unsourced, unheard versions of soundboards and concerts and videos that nobody's seen before. That took precedent over everything because I went through as much as possible because there is stuff on here that even I haven't heard. And that's the kind of weekend. On Friday or Thursday, a video of a live show from '73 that not a big deal to you guys, but to Genesis fans, like 30 minutes of it has existed for years. All of a sudden, the whole concert came out of nowhere, restored, and yeah.
This is a podcast about like action figures.
This is a collection thing.
Hold on. This is a podcast about action figures and 3D printers, and that's the nerdiest thing that's been said on this podcast.
Yes, I know. Probably. Yes. You're right. But anyway, I've been going through that, so I'm sorry. That's all I want to say.
Good point.
Yeah. I mean, you understand that why that would take.
I don't really know what the hell any of that means.
Right? Like, what are you gonna do? Is this video? Because you said
It's
the
video.
lighting guy
It's
has it.
video and audio.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna turn it like a music video or something?
I'm not. People are already working on it. I got to shit.
You're gonna put like AI over Phil Collins' face and just put like Dan, like your face over it?
No, why would I do that?
I don't know.
Because he's
I feel like it'd
crippled
be
now. I'm
entertaining.
not yet. No, but to explain a little bit, soundboards basically just tapes of concerts that
Right.
were in like
It's just-
shitty. Crappy quality before, in full,
Right.
like
And
right
it's
off the
content
mixing
that
board.
you would have never been able to see because you weren't alive or you were 5 years old. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah,
exactly what it
gotcha.
is. And so this guy was one of the roadies / worked in their studio at the farm. And they bought a studio in '82, and he was one of the staff, so he's just had these.
Gotcha. I
And
mean,
they were
honestly,
cataloged and put out.
I'm not into anything as deep as you are into Genesis, so I don't necessarily empathize with this level of excitement, but it's not unheard of for people who are like super fans
It was
to go over stuff like this obsessively
It
to the
was
point where it's
out
almost
of-
concerning. But
No, it is very
you live too
concerning. I
far-
understand.
You live too far for us to hold an intervention.
It is. It is like it wasn't announced. Like it just was there all of a sudden. Like it just came out of nowhere.
The intervention would be a Zoom meeting too.
Dan turned off his camera. Damn it! This wasn't a good idea, guys.
I gotta go. I don't feel so
Oh.
good, guys.
Oh man.
What
Yeah,
what you trying to say?
In my collection, I have way too many G.I. Joe classified figures.
I was gonna say, Matt, I don't think that's true. That there's nothing that you're not that interested in. I mean, I don't have a storage unit full of Genesis stuff. I have all mine here.
My storage unit is full of all different things, though.
Right?
Like it's statues, it's
But
Lego.
that's toy collecting. That counts.
Yeah, but I can't go down a whole list of everything. Like
got
I
a
don't know
big
what
list of all
I
your
don't know
stuff.
what the equivalent of this would be. It would be an Excel spreadsheet or something like that.
It would literally be like Real Ghostbusters Wave 1, and then listing the the figure with the accessory, the figure with the accessory, the figure Wave 2, figure with the vehicle, ghost. Kate says, so glad I got to watch a minute-long ad about bedwetting before the stream would load. Which of you is that's relevant to?
I bedwet, but it's intentional.
Yeah, mine's nocturnal.
I'm awake and I'm standing next to my bed.
Yeah, and I just decide, you know what? I'm gonna make like R. Kelly. I'm gonna piss on it. Hey, just wanna
Some kink sites call that water sports.
That's water sports. Whee! Some of them call it water skiing. I am saying too much. Oh God, let's go. Is anything you guys want to cover? Anything in the creating world before I get into D23?
I did actually. Hey.
Oh,
I'm working on a pinball machine.
Get something to hold it against. We can't.
I hate to say this to you. There you go.
Hey,
I was gonna say your background is blurring it because it's blurring with the background. I don't know why. There you go.
I am the background.
It looks good though.
I am the background.
This is version 1. I didn't like how it came out. Like I was trying to think ahead. So basically, it'll be a channel. The light will go in and then fish around and then come out, and then up this channel and go around.
Nice.
Right there, yeah. And then the decals will go inside here.
Decals.
Yeah, this has legs on the bottom that you're gonna pour it in.
Decals.
And then it'll have a sliding door on the back to cover all this nastiness. So you'll just see the cord pop out. So it'll look a little bit more official. The cool thing is the way I designed it, it's a flat print. So it prints like this, which means I don't have to worry about errors. I don't have to worry about breakage. Everything's just done nice and clean.
Yeah.
So I finally, after this is like the 5th attempt at a pinball machine, finally figured out something that I like. The decals are a pain in the ass. These are going to be hard to do because I'm trying to learn the anatomy of pinball machines. It's called a playfield, which is what's inside of the pinball machine. Those are going to be super hard to find. The decals are easy to find. The playfield is not.
So, honestly, I wouldn't sweat too much about the playfield. I would just make it look like the internal pinball machine like the playfield. I would just kind of go with the more generic approach, unless there's something that really stands out as an iconic thing and trying to capture that. Because like even the arcades, like a lot of them are true, but you've also had to custom make some of them like from artwork because, right?
No, go ahead. Explain, because like you're probably right.
Well, like not every arcade is an exact replica of how it really exists. Some of them are as close as you can get.
Right.
You know, because either artwork's not available or it doesn't scale right.
I would say it improved.
Oh, thank you.
But like I would say probably the same thing for the pinball, like the playfield itself. I don't know how many of them have anything that really stood out. But like I guess it really depends on what arcade or what pinball machines you're looking at making.
Yeah. For the one that got the most requests was the Addams Family.
Dan, can you pull that up? The Addams Family arcade.
You might want to do playfield for the Addams Family arcade, just to show like how intricate that shit is. The other thing is, it's like, how much do you want to charge for this? Because I was thinking about like the Eufy make, and it could literally print on the image like the tracks and all that stuff going around.
Right.
But I feel like that's too much for something that like nobody's really going to appreciate like that.
It's not going to be functional.
Yeah, right. So I'm deciding to go with the image laminated and then slide it in there. But I want it to be as colorful as possible, just in case you do that angled shot to see what's inside.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you're able to make just like do the best representation you can of all the design work in there, if you could get that playfield aspect right, I would go for that base. But like sometimes they have like those elevated objects and everything in there, and that's where it really gets tricky. Like the standing upright fester, I think it is. Maybe it's Wednesday. Yeah, the fester right there. Like that's gonna be this big when you 3D print it. It's like it's not gonna 3D print. It's gonna be a bump, and nobody will know what it is.
Hey,
No, you're right.
Hey, Pete. There's also a Ghostbusters pinball machine. If you know.
I am looking for them. So like, I'll probably do Star Wars next, and then Ghostbusters.
It's a good one. I've actually played that one, and I also have the digital version on the PlayStation. Every now and then, I'll pull it up.
That wiring is insane, though.
Right?
That's nuts. There used to be a pin. Well, not used to be. It's still there. There is a when I lived in Philadelphia area, TNT Amusements. They still, well, they run. Look at that. They do YouTube videos now, but they used to do infomercials, and they would show because they have an arcade set up, and then they're also in the business to this day of repairing and restoring pinball machines and arcade machines. And they would take you back to the back room and show you different machines at different stages of repair and restoration. And just on that wiring shit, it's just stuff. Damn it. Sorry.
I like how it's based off the 1993 movie, too.
I do like that, yeah.
That's
so sweet looking, though.
That's pretty cool.
But the intricacies of the wiring and the lighting and...
Yeah, and that's honestly... That's another aspect of this that's really going to be a challenge too. Is
hold on, that's your favorite pinball machine of all time? Kelly said the Addams Family machine is her favorite one of all time.
Oh, nice.
That was random.
Honestly, the Addams Family is the only one I really remember.
I know, like there's Jurassic Park and stuff. Back to the Future.
Addams Family, Jurassic Park was a good one. There's South Park one, Ghostbusters, of course. There is there's a Genesis pinball machine, not the band, but the reason I remember it is because Genesis? It's. Huh?
The biblical Genesis?
No, I don't know what it was. I just remember seeing it. There was one at the 7-Eleven, believe it or not. There's pinball. That pinball machine was sitting there at 7-Eleven. I had this here. Genesis pinball machine. Let me see if we can find this. There's nothing to do with the band at all.
I found it.
But
there is one for the band. Oh, Gottlieb Genesis.
Yeah, well, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But because of that, I remember it. And that's it. That used to be at the 7-Eleven in Westmont.
It looks like some kind of sci-fi thing. I mean, Genesis is one of those terms that, like the Genesis device, and
I was just saying it's encompassing everything.
Well, I mean, like the Genesis device, to some credit for Star Trek, is actually meant to terraform a planet as you would at the start of life on it. So Genesis.
I'll give you credit for knowing that, Matt.
But like typically, it's just another one of those words that just is placed in it's a MacGuffin science word half the time.
Yeah, MacGuffin, that's a good way of putting it. It's also hard to look, never mind. Good. Anyway, we're making miniature pinball machines now, which is really cool.
Yeah. It's going to be a pain in the ass too, but there's going to be a decal here. There's going to be a decal here. There's going to be a decal right up here.
Star Trek The Next Generation was her favorite pinball machine.
A decal back here. There's going to be a decal right inside right here on the wall.
Right now.
Because when you slide the board decal, so it has like that back wall decal, and then there's going to be the glass up top, which will also have that V-shaped decal that has the instructions on it. So many decals.
I'm really curious how exactly the 𝘂𝗍 make will, like how well it'll handle printing on 3D printed things. Because if it works right, you could make some kind of stencil to hold those decals in place and then just print on all of them and pop them out of the stencil and then assemble it.
My big thing with the 𝘂𝗍 make is So essentially, like the arcades and the soda machines are glorified light boxes. And I found a video that this guy's making a Star Trek light box, and that gave me the idea. Why don't I treat the soda machine the same way?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my main goal. I hate cutting paper decals. I hate laminating them and then cutting them again and then testing them to fit. And then sometimes the paper catches the wrong way. And then I have to throw that away, go print out another one because it has to be perfect. And then you have to cut out this little thing here and then insert the plastic there.
Yeah.
So this will eliminate all of that.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I'm really interested in how the 𝗂𝗵𝗵 is going to perform. And when it's going to ship. But
what are you going to use for the balls? Gobstoppers?
Gobstopper is the size of a character's head.
You have to just buy a bag of BBs, right?
A gobstopper is like a 1/4 inch.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna put a ball in there. It's gonna be too much.
How dare you?
All right. So what all do we have this week?
Oh, are we done? Are we done?
I'm trying to think what I got. Did I get anything cool? No, I just showed you guys. I got the movie Mandarin because they announced the 2-pack a couple weeks ago, and if you read the comics, it kind of comes
Mandarin that nobody likes.
That's right. Bye, Trevor.
Love that Mandarin. He's my favorite. I'm gonna go over to Pete's house. We're gonna watch the what is it? What's the series with him in it? I'm gonna come over. We're gonna watch together. I'm gonna hold your hand.
What
Wonder
series?
Man? Talking about Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Is it Wonder Man?
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that.
Albert Silencio.
I forgot about Wonder Man.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna hold his hand.
Oh, it's not out. It's not out yet.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, he wasn't here last week, but I do know that he finally watched Superman and he liked it.
No, Superman was great. Superman, I actually liked Superman more than I did Fantastic Four. Not to say that Fantastic Four was a bad movie, but I felt like Fantastic Four almost played it too safe. Like it just went to check some boxes to make sure. And that's what made it a slam dunk, don't get me wrong. But because I saw Thunderbolts first and then I went into Fantastic Four, I was like, this movie is not going to have a very happy ending. And it did. And I was like, this
Thunderbolts was so
bumming
good.
me out. Yeah.
I think Thunderbolt of the three, Thunderbolts is my favorite.
Yeah, I agree. I have a bias against James Gunn. I'll admit it openly. Everything he does feels the same, and that's problematic.
I will say this though, the further I get away from the movie and I see people getting upset by it because they don't understand what Superman is and he's not American, the more I like the movie. So I'm bringing on.
There are aspects of this that I see people talking about that I didn't really focus on because I was too busy thinking about other things during the movie. There are actually some things that this movie does well, even just for the character and for establishing this universe, that I didn't give much credit to. One thing I'm kind of interested in is, it's kind of a spoiler though.
It's out on digital. Go for it.
I also forgot what I was going to say, so it really doesn't matter that much.
Right, well.
I was going to say, I hear a lot of complaints about, I hated the movie because Superman got his ass kicked the whole time. I was like, well, what would the opposite of that movie look like? It's just Superman dominating everything. Is that what you want to see too? Like, you can't.
What's fun about that?
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun to see a character you like or like a good guy be an absolute juggernaut once in a while. But if part of what makes The Boys so entertaining is knowing Homelander is unstoppable. If your protagonist is unstoppable, there's not much of a story to go with because they can do anything and everything. You fear characters who do whatever they want when they're all powerful. Like what story do you have for someone who can do anything? Like at that point, you really have to be invested in the supporting characters like Lois and all them. Because there's no threat to Superman. So where do you go with an completely invincible character?
Yeah, my question was like early on, Lex, when he's fighting the Hammer or referring to fighting the Hammer,
Yeah.
He's like, I've been studying Superman for years. Like I've created all these like little fail safes to go against him to try to take him down and stuff like that. And my impression was like Superman's fairly new as a hero in Metropolis in the timeline of this city. So like I was talking to like a buddy about it, and he said that he hated that Superman got his ass kicked. I was like, well, you got to remember, Superman's not also like a tactician. He's not like a really good fighter. He's just super fucking strong, right?
Right.
Like, it's
And
just
sure, he
dumping-
knows certain things, but like,
yeah.
that's great to see that he doesn't know how to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Superman would probably have beaten the hell out of the Hammer of Bavaria, I think it was, if he had the tactical know how to do that, to actually go and fight it, thinking strategically. But Lex is just there watching everything and just knows exactly how to counter. So, I mean, I don't know. Lex is clearly a bit obsessive about Superman in this universe that James Gunn has established or is building. One thing, and it's like I said, it's kind of a spoiler, but I'm curious about the message that was translated and like repaired from the Superman's parents,
Oh yeah.
Lady Gags and Bradley Cooper. I'm wondering if one, initially I'm just like, there was, because part of the audio file was still corrupted, right? When they released it on the air, like it wasn't 100% of that message. So I'm wondering if one, this leads to them talking about somebody else, aka Zod, who wants to dominate the human race as their leader, or two, why are we trusting fucking Lex Luthor to give us an honest translation of this message? Like, if all the people that translate a message, we're just gonna take Lex Luthor's word for it.
That's what what I thought of when the first started playing. I'm like, okay, so obviously he's manipulated the message. Like, I don't trust that.
That's another potentially large part of it. Yeah, is that like, yeah, okay, cool. That's like Trump giving you the jobs numbers for the quarter. Like,
when he gives you the numbers, you can just look it up and go, that's not right.
He doesn't stand up.
The movie made a point to have Mr. Terrific say the line of like, there's no way that they could have translated that wrong, that this is probably 100% legit. Like that coming from Mr. Terrific specifically made me feel like he knew something that we don't, and that we should take it as, all right, this is the message, which made it more interesting to me, because it was, now you're adding like this invincible type aspect to it, right? And maybe he didn't get the message, but what if somebody else did? Like you said, Zod or something like that shows up.
Well,
why aren't you fornicating?
I still think that there was part of the message that was cut out, that wasn't actually translated.
Where's your harem?
Because nobody could repair it. I need to rewatch the movie to know if what I'm thinking is actually correct.
Why aren't you effing
engineer was there, and she like detected more. She was like, no, there's more to this message. It's a little translated. And she even makes a point to say something along the lines like, if you give me some time, I can get it out, basically. So
yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, so I need to.
I've seen the movie like 3 times already. I'm not gonna.
Oh my god, really?
Okay, I'm gonna curve you left here real quick. What happened with Rampage Jackson's son?
You really want?
Was he supposed to go wrestle that guy? And then he really?
Are you asking me seriously? Or you're gonna waste my time?
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely asking.
All right. So this guy, Psycho Stu, is a wrestler at Knox Pro, and they were backstage. I don't know what Raja Jackson was doing backstage, but Raja Jackson is a trained MMA guy. They were backstage, and they got into a work. They were having a work argument about just. First of all, Raja shouldn't have been back there if he wasn't part of the show. It's the locker room. Get the fuck out of here.
Were they having a work argument about comic portrayal in movies?
About scenes in the movies where it's a ball, then a whistle?
2 balls and a whistle.
2 balls. Yeah, 2 balls. Sorry. So they get into an argument where now Psycho Stu takes a soda can and chucks it at his head. And how would either of you react if you just chucked a soda can at my head? I'd be pretty hot. hot. They got into an argument. It got pulled apart. Psycho Stu immediately, like, I'm sorry, I went too far. My bad. I'm sorry. They hugged. They tried to hug it out. Later on, during the show, this guy recorded it. Raja Jackson recorded this on his stream. Him on the phone saying, what they do is scripted. What I'm about to do is real. I want to fuck this guy up. Over a soda can. Getting thrown at him.
When I saw the video, it looked like glass was cracked on his head, but it was like
it's just water coming out of a can.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll here.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared, sir. Where is the
That
footage?
Malone
Here
before?
it is.
So it sounds like they asked him to come to wrestle. Was that pretty much it? Like
here, he's gonna grab the can.
Oh, it was a can. Gotcha.
Yeah, and the guy behind him barely wearing pants, that's the booker. That was just water. That was whatever was in the can, right? So that escalates. It's in the video. It's just in slow motion, so it takes a while. They argue. They get pulled apart. He apologizes, that guy. This guy in the hat and the stripper outfit, this prick, tells him, this is actually important to the story, so I'm glad you asked. He tells him to give him a receipt. I'm assuming you know what that means without me explaining it.
Right.
Yeah, like what you get that's 3 feet long at CVS.
Yes, exactly. No, but what I mean is, but a receipt in wrestling is something that's been happening also for hundreds of years. If you get hit in the ring for real, like if somebody doesn't pull a punch or means to pull a punch and doesn't and tags you, you tag them back, you move on.
Okay.
You punch him for real, you move on. This guy doesn't send a receipt. Matt, have you seen any about this?
No, it's wrestling.
What you're about to see is real. This is him on the phone on stream telling him what they do is scripted. I'm going to fuck him up. What I'm about to do is real. So he comes out. He goes into the ring during Psycho Stu's match right here.
Not as part of it either, right? None of this is planned. He slams him and then decides to beat the holy shit out of him. You're fucking insane, dude.
For this kid pulling on him is a 17-year-old trainee at the Knox Pro Wrestling School. By the way, illegal. He's under 18. So he starts trying to pull the guy off.
Well, nobody else probably realizes that this is a vendetta.
Well, here's two problems. The referee's supposed to know what's going on. Yeah. He knows this is not part of the match, and he counts a 3 count later. Number one. Number two, this kid's 17 and tries to pull him off, but he's like, what the fuck do? I can't pull this man off. This guy, I forget his name, unfortunately, finally stops him, but Raja tries to fuck him up.
Who's fucking filming this? Michael Bay?
Yeah. So it finally gets split up, but Raja...
That was like Rampage Jackson level of psychotic right there, though. Because I've seen videos of Rampage like flipping out of shit, and it's funny, but it's never been just assaulting somebody without
like father, like son, because he knocked all of his teeth down into his throat, and he was in he just left the hospital today. This was 5 days ago, and nobody steps in.
Yeah, I hate seeing video like that. Like, there are videos of people that get in fights at gas stations and stuff like that. Like, they're down, get off of them. You've made your fucking point, dude. Like, somebody should fucking hit. Like, I want someone to just drive over you when you do that. You're fucking just beating someone who is unconscious. Fuck you. You're human trash.
The other
if someone can't even defend themselves, you fucking leave them alone.
The other thing that Knox Pro was doing was telling all the wrestlers not to discuss it and keep their mouths shut.
Yeah, Knox Pro is just trying to fucking survive at that point. But
well, guess what? This is all on video and all on stream. How he's not in jail, I don't know.
He hasn't been formally charged, most likely.
And of course, his dad is defending him.
Yeah, of course he is.
I read an article that his dad didn't defend him.
Well, he must change his tune because he was like, I don't know what happened. He was just overreactive. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, he murdered him.
That's an insane. Like, hopefully the guy presses charges. That's absolute. And like, I'd say the same thing if it was the other way around. I don't give a shit who did what. That's insane for anybody to go to that level and assault somebody like that. That's absolutely insane.
Because when I read the report before I saw the video, it was like, well, he hit him in the head with a can. I'm like, what? Was it a can and not a glass bottle, like you said? Right. Like, what happened for him to do what he did? And then you see the whole video, you're like, okay, that's not level at all.
The can thing looked like he knew what was going to happen.
Yeah. Raving says, so trauma to both upper and lower jaws, a laceration to his other lip, fracture to his maxilla bone.
Yeah, it's a face.
Which is unfortunately resulted in the loss of several teeth. And he's an indie wrestler, so there's no money.
Well, that's until like he's gonna sue him for assault. He's gotta. Like, if he loses that case, then his lawyer sucks.
But back to the original question: why was Raja there? Was he?
That's what I
to do some promo with him.
Understand what was going on. I don't know why he was there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they asked him to come in, maybe do a couple like matches or something, and then Psycho Sue's doing some shtick where he's trying to build up the beef. This guy's not informed about what the fuck's going on. They squash it or whatever, and he just loses his shit because he doesn't know how to fucking control his emotions.
I hate
it's hard. It's hard to not be able to. It's hard to lose your emotion to a wrestling company. Trust me.
I hate seeing videos of people that are just like pummeled when they're down like that.
The spot with Raja Jackson Astro was planned. However, Raja Jackson. Oh,
there it is.
See, all right, though. See, that was bullshit. Sean later retracted that. It's like, no, it was not planned. I want to clear up misinformation. My son Raja, I've been confirmed to wrestler is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told he could get his payback in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and the work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter and not a pro wrestler. Had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. Okay, I stand corrected on that. Apologies to Mr. Jackson. Please don't kill me. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened. My main concern now is how Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on behalf and to kick for the situation.
You know what's really dumb and weird about that though is the fact that he's an MMA fighter and not a professional wrestler. So he's like a trained fighter more than a wrestler is, and also the fact. Oh my god,
that's a funny tweet. The first fighter to pass down CTE to his son.
If he's an MMA fighter, then that means this man is basically a human weapon that anything that sets him off like this, someone's doomed to get beaten to near death.
But I've seen MMA. I know an MMA guy. Like, he trains with other MMA guys, and he doesn't do that.
Right. That's also. I don't really know how to say that part, but like,
I know what you're saying.
You don't hear about Floyd May. Well, no, Floyd Mayweather can.
Well, bad example.
No, I was trying to say Conor McGregor, but like Conor McGregor doesn't lose his temper like that. That I know. Like,
he had a whole situation. I'm not.
Honestly,
he had a whole situation where he got mad and threw chairs through a bus and broke the glass and hurt a bunch of people, and he also raped his girlfriend.
Let me rewind. I feel like I don't know actually what I'm talking about at all. And for some reason, there's a part of me that thinks that MMA fighters might just have a better mindset and mental health status than they probably do.
You would think that.
Yeah.
But you'd unfortunately be wrong.
Yeah, because I've seen the video about Dana White talking about that one guy who like does his own research and is like thought Hitler was right and everything. So yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Let me tell you how Dana White shouldn't be trusted, but you know.
Well, yeah, Dana
White
just wants them to make money. Like, you can hate watch him. It still makes me money. All right, so right. D3. Ugh.
D23. Anyway, what were we talking about? Superman.
How
So
do we
anyway,
remove
that
that?
scene.
How do we remove that those 20 minutes of the podcast?
I can, but I have to upload it. I'm not getting paid enough. It's fine. We moved on. You prick. No.
No, I more so mean because I don't know. I don't know.
Mama?
I don't know.
What are you talking about? It's fine. We argue all the time.
No, I'm not even talking about arguing. I'm more so mean like the whole. I don't know. That was weird. I don't like it.
You want to start over?
Yeah.
Here,
hold up the card.
Hold on, let's start over. Wait a second. Here. We got it in 12. No.
Hey everybody, it's Sunday.
I'll remove it from the audio version. But so D23 happened and I was kind of underwhelmed. I didn't even know it was happening until Pete was like, "Hey, guys, D23, look it up." And I was like, "There's nothing happening."
Yeah, I was tired from said storage unit stuff, playing 𝗖cie𝗽𝗆𝗆, which is fantastic, and today I played Helldivers.
I didn't know D23 happened either until I saw a video pop up on my YouTube feed before I sent that text, like minutes before I sent that text.
I used to think D23 was a bigger deal. Right? Why am I getting so many ads on my stream?
I don't know if it's ever really been a spotlight. I don't know if D23 has ever really been a spotlight thing. It's like, I don't know.
Kate says I prefer D12.
Oh yeah, the rap group
fucking doesn't.
These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
That's not the song I was thinking of.
My band.
Dan, the music video for my band is great.
It's great.
Bizarre steals the show.
Yes, of course. Yeah, he bumps it. Doesn't he wear J-Lo's dress at the end?
He's wearing a dress and
these chicks don't even know the name of my band.
Yeah.
Fuck Marshall.
Yeah.
I used to love Bizarre. Is he still alive?
Can we talk about how that's a potty training toy voiced by Conan O'Brien though?
Oh, that's perfect for Conan.
That's about for Conan, yeah.
I'm just imagining that voice behind that toy right now.
All jokes aside, Conan O'Brien is probably the last true late night host. Anyway, good.
Conan O'Brien has so many weird cameos. Like he does a voice of a soldier in, I think it's Halo Reach. Like there's a point in Halo Reach where you have to take a ship out into space, and he's just some soldier off on the side. He's like, "Don't you think it's been weird we're standing here all day?" or something like that. Just stupid lines.
He was in Death Stranding also.
Is he really?
Yeah, one of the recipients for packages.
Did you guys ever watch when he started doing the video game reviews?
Yeah. What is it?
𝗀𝗄𝗆 plays or something. Unexpectedly, some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
No, like it's something like Bad Video Gamer or something like that. Because he was playing Tomb Raider and he was at the part like the remake.
Clueless Gamer.
Yeah, that's it. Where he's sliding, where you're playing as Lara and she's sliding down like that watery thing, and if you don't dive, or like if you don't juke to the side, you get impaled on all these spikes, and he kept getting killed. He's like, ah. Yeah, Clueless Gamer is funny.
Marvel screen footage of Avengers Doomsday. Don't care till it comes out. Good for you. I saw a poster for it.
So
there was a lot of audio. But it was just confirming what we already knew, really. Like a lot of characters are in it, the interactions, like who's going to be talking to who.
It's going to be tying in multiverses to a universe.
I'm excited to see James Marsden in the Cyclops suit. I'm not going to lie.
Dude, James Marsden is not enough.
He is confirmed, yeah.
I like James Marsden.
They're finally putting him in the blue and yellow suit.
Did you ever see Sex Drive?
No.
Oh my God, James Marsden is in that, and he's so damn funny in it. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool to see, because there's no way in hell they aren't gonna put him with Wolverine for like an emotional scene.
I will never forget sitting in the theater seeing Xmen opening night and guffawing when they're in the Statue of Liberty and Mystique is running around. And Wolverine comes through the door, and Cyclops aims his eyes at him. He goes, hey, hey, hey. He goes, well, it's me. How do I know? You're a dick. Okay.
I forgot about that.
It's just good stuff. Good stuff. I was very upset that he didn't make it because we can always argue about the thing. Hey, Matt, let's argue about how much you hate and I love that movie.
I think it's just it should have done. It should have been. It didn't handle things. It could have been written better. I think it makes sense that he dies early in the movie because that's a big emotional moment and a heavy loss for the X-Men team. But like, we also get to see that affection that Wolverine has for her in a way that's not overcast by the love that Cyclops has for her.
I know that movie got pain, but the ending between Phoenix and Wolverine, you do it for them, not for them, for you, breaks me to this day. And then the end, the post-credit scene with I'm gonna cry because it's emotional, but it's Magneto. It's the chess pieces without Xavier. And right before the camera cuts, he puts his hand up like he's going to move the piece. And you're like, he's not a mutant anymore. And it just, it moved. And then it cuts to black. And I'm like,
I remember
more,
that
please.
there were like theories that Xavier like transferred his mind into that student that they had in a coma back at the mansion.
Didn't they not? That's a deleted scene. Isn't that not in the movie?
It doesn't really matter because that universe died. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I recall specifically. There's a deleted scene where the camera's up. You can kind of see the body in the foreground. You see the nurse read the machine. Then you see the face turn, the silhouette of the face turn, and you hear Charles' voice go, Moira or whatever. And she turns around and goes, Charles? End of scene. And I'm like, yes, let's go. Nothing. We're going to do First Class. First Class was good, except for that.
What?
I didn't hear any of that either.
It's okay. We're moving on. I liked First Class is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I still haven't watched Apocalypse.
Except for Banshee launching out of the ocean screaming.
That's what I liked Banshee screaming. I like bad things. What can I say?
Oh, this shit. Yeah.
I mean, I mean, like, what
this administration is illegally screwing up imports as if the U.S. makes a lot of its goods. The U.S. hasn't made a lot of its goods for a long time. And for people to suddenly think this is a good idea is just like licking paint or Windows.
Or both.
It's just
Windows with paint on them.
It's just stupid. It's just absolutely stupid.
Can I ask
and the court ruled in favor of them being illegal. So let's see what really happens with the tariffs long term.
Can I ask a general question?
You just did.
Yes, sir.
That was a qualifying question. Why do you guys think that people are, fair enough, so easily duped or read a book? How did we get here?
Dan, if you go and Google something, the first thing it gives you is an AI overview, and that's good enough for people.
Roll.
That's too much work. One, Google sucks anyway now. And two, that's too much work. People don't want to look into things. People want simple answers. And they like to imagine that simple solutions work for things. But that's not real. That's not how things work.
That's crazy. It's like I'm getting in arguments with people on there like, yo, this is the information that's real. And they're like, well, you should stop watching CNN because that's not what's going on. I don't even watch CNN anymore. And it's not because CNN I don't like CNN. It's because they charge you to go to their website now. So I go to like AP News or I'll go to Reuters. Yeah.
Honestly, AP and Associated Press and Reuters are better than CNN because CNN is super biased.
Yeah.
Well, not super biased.
I understand that.
CNN isn't as biased as Fox is, but CNN is definitely biased. I mean, there are better media sources like The Guardian's better. AP is good. NPR, despite the fact that it's facing issues with funding. apparently is also good. I mean, I haven't looked at the chart of media bias for a while yet, but it's something that I like to do from time to time to just see where everything lies and how things may have changed. But I mean, a lot of the right.
I have ordered 2 things for my dad. One was for Father's Day. One was for his birthday. That's how long this has been. And I've never had problems with these 2 places before. One of them's Amazon. One of them's Cherry Red Records. It's just a record company that re-releases out-of-print stuff. Never had a problem before.
Like old Genesis footage?
No, he's not into it like I am. No. Also, yes. But they're still in transit somewhere. I've never had trouble with getting stuff before, and all of a sudden everything is a giant clusterfuck.
Right.
That's kind of weird. When did you order it? How long has it been?
June.
Where's it coming from?
The UK.
Yeah,
it's September tomorrow.
You might want to look into those packages, because stuff that I've ordered from 𝗵𝗶𝗵𝗵 that I do through like their weird service that takes long. They've
already started a new package for the first one last month. So this will be package number 2.
All right.
So it's like
weird.
And also the shipping was incredible. I don't know. I just why I don't see enough people angry about things. If you're I'm going to try to keep this as safe as possible. If your idea honestly was during the election cycle, I want things cheaper, why are you not angry yet? If your basic MO was I want things cheaper, why are you quiet still?
Well, egg prices have gone down 400%, according to Trump.
That's how math works.
Yeah, because they pay you 3 times the cost to get them now, apparently.
Come on, Pete, chime in.
Ting. I went crazy and bought a bunch of lights from China because I was worried that the tariffs were going to hit. So I should be stocked until that runs through.
There's this thing that I kind of want to order from 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗵. It's $100 cheaper than if I were to buy it on Big Bad Toy Store. 1, I might not order it at all, but 2, I might as well order it from Big Bad Toy Store, because who knows how much that shipping is going to cost by then.
Yeah, true. I don't know. I've been tossing around the idea in my head to up the prices on the website. I don't want to do it.
I would hold out for a little bit if you can, because I think that some of this tariff stuff is being revisited because there are courts saying it's illegal.
Well, it's not just that. Like, the price of the strip lights used to be under $1. They are now $2.80 for the waterproof, and then $1, almost $2 for the regular.
Quick, so, Matt, do math. How much percentage is that a markup?
That's how much were they originally?
I believe they were like $1.
And now they're what?
It's $1.80 for the regular, and then $2.80 for the waterproof.
So what's that? That's like a 50% markup. Not really a 50% markup. That was just really bad.
It's just a lot. It's still a lot. Like
45%.
It's so hard to not just rant.
But the thing is, I'm buying 50 lights at a time, so
it doesn't matter. That doesn't justify what's going on the other end.
No. Because if you're like, oh, it's $1, why is he complaining? No, it's a lot more than $1.
But see, now I take that argument and I put it against this argument. Okay, so the guy that flips burgers should be making $10 an hour. Well, no, he should be making more, but so should you. That's the point.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about something, right? So if you're talking about something that was $1 that's now $2, like, that's a lot. Yes, but the thing you want that was $30 is now $120, and that's a problem too. Why can't it be both? Why is that not a problem?
Yeah, that's like because Dan, that's the simple solutions. Like, why should that guy be paid more? No, really, why isn't he paid more? Why is that so much? And why are you not thinking that you should be paid more?
You know, Matt, and I have to credit you for this. It was you that actually changed my opinion about that. I always thought like fast food was like, or even like restaurants were entry level
Me?
position.
No,
Matt.
we've
And
talked about it before.
yeah. And I used to argue like, because I used to work in fast food, I used to work at restaurants. I was like, yeah, it's a starter job. And Matt was like, you're not wrong, but you should make more fucking money and a livable wage to be able to afford rent and do all this stuff. And at first I wasn't putting two to two together, but he's right. A lot of people, this is their only job. This is their income source. Are they expecting extravagant housing? No, but it should be at least
but you should be able to
afford
sleep
and eat and take a shit and shower.
Minimum wage should pay for minimal accommodations to live.
Absolutely.
Comfortable.
I say this out of love. Obviously I love my mother. My mom I'm not going to say where, but she works in the medical billing field, not insurance, the other side. She's been doing the same job since I was a 10-year-old. She cannot afford to live on her own.
Yeah.
Why? She's 70. Why is that okay with anyone?
Yeah, no. Well, there's this other thing. So the one history podcast I listened to, there was this guy, 𝗷𝗵𝗃𝗃. Basically he worked every day until he was 90. Why?
Oh,
why? Like,
That's not
everyone
okay.
says nobody likes to work. Yeah, who does like work? Like, what? And why do people pride themselves on being workaholics? Like, you weren't put here to work. You're put here to live and do things. And we're so brainwashed into this work to live system where, no.
And you know who's telling us to work? And you know who's telling us to work, man? People have never worked a fucking day in their life. That's what I don't understand. Why that was easily brainwashed into, yes, I'll do what you say. You haven't fucking worked.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny that Trump put that thing that like he wants to get rid of certain holidays because
on Labor Day.
And then he's playing golf like right now.
Well, there's also he plays golf all the time.
Oh yeah.
Every president since I think the 90s has gone over budget for Secret Service.
However,
Trump is the most egregious of all of them.
If I swung a golf club like that, I would take up anything else, by the way. But go ahead.
No, I think I was really done with that, actually.
Look at that. We saved this episode and had a poignant conversation about things. If you would like to comment about this, direct it to that brick wall over there.
It's
I'm right. I'm sorry. There's people. There's facts and opinions, and this one's based in facts. Your opinion that any different than people should be making a living wage, working 40 hours, is just that, an opinion. Sorry.
Well, we've also converted our society to what used to kind of be the factory store model, which actually Trump apparently wants to try and do with DC is to turn it into I forget the term for it, but basically he wants
a swamp utopia.
No, he wants to repurpose DC so that it could actually be owned by like a company. There was a company called Foxconn that was gonna work out a big contract in Wisconsin, and it would have brought back like the whole factory store model where company owns a town, they own all the stores, they own all the everything inside of it, and you live in the company house and you go to the company store where basically your wages pay for you to live under them, where they charge you for the house that they provide you, and then you go to their store and pay the money they give you to get your milk and bread, and then you go to the company. And I think they've been kind of made illegal, but we've done that with society now where we make enough to put it back into the system and then we have to go back to work. It's also made that way so that we can't spend time going to, I don't know, protest or exercise our First Right Amendment to go and speak out against things. Like, this is why, like, Bernie Sanders wanted to make voting He wanted to make that a federal holiday so that people could actually go. But Republicans and doubtlessly some Democrats want that to not happen so that people who need public transportation have to try and take a day off work to go to the polls. And they can't do that. Like, they use work as a weapon to get people to not vote and to not exercise their rights as they see them for either side. I mean, right now it's the Republicans who are setting all the fires, but I guarantee you the Democrats would do the same fucking thing if they were in power.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's move on. I don't.
I'm just going to close the conversation by saying, what's the bumper sticker I have? It's under Republicans, man exploits man. Under Democrats, it's the opposite.
My bumper sticker is a Mexican flag, so when I'm driving through DC, ICE pulls me over and I waste their time.
I'm from Virginia.
They're gonna pull me over and they're gonna look in my window and be like, "He's a white guy."
He's a white guy. Well,
the Mexican flag got us, guys. Let's go.
He's got us.
Violate somebody else's rights. I mean, what?
This will be a fun conversation because you were enlightening me, Pete, on a bunch of stuff I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either. Like, at first I was like, so Kevin Feige's a dick, but apparently
the other guy's a dick.
Apparently Kevin Feige might only be a bit of a dick. Whew. This is hot water right here.
Go ahead, Pete.
I didn't know we were going to bring this up, but yeah,
this is worth bringing up.
Fired from Xmen 97. Apparently there was they said it as a disagreement in the direction that the show was going initially, right? And then 𝗀𝗻 started airing like dirty laundry about how Marvel runs things, and that turned into like, well, you were sending inappropriate pictures to a lot of your staff, and you're also very volatile at work. So
can you scroll down in the comments a little bit?
So they tried to shut him up, and now he's coming back saying like, oh, Feige didn't even show up to the rap party, and he wants it to fail, and blah blah blah.
That first one. Did everyone in the comments forget?
Oh, 𝗻 was kicked off the show.
I know he's kicked off Witcher as well. Oopsies.
Yeah.
I didn't want to interrupt
first time either. Like apparently people came out the woodwork from other previous shows they worked on him with, and confirmed the behavior. But this is something that happens every time a celebrity gets wrapped up. Like people come out from the side. What we do know is the facts. That's facts very true, back and forth, right?
Look at Jonathan Majors.
Right.
Every time Robert Downey Jr. does a movie, they go, yeah, but, he did blackface once.
Yeah, and it was amazing.
Well, you heard it first. Let me clip that.
What's kind of funny, though, you haven't watched it, but in 21 Jump Street, 21 Jump Street, there's a scene where the mom's like, I used to do drugs with Robbie Downer Jr. back when he was fun.
When he was fun.
Dan still hasn't watched that movie.
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude.
I did like that Peter, what's his name?
Thiel.
No.
The
Italian son.
Venkman?
Peter DeLuise.
No, Peter DeLuise, thank you, sir. And Johnny Depp played cameos in that movie also.
And they just get shit on.
One thing though, going back to that previous thing, regardless of what he said, if Feige actually did say shit about Xmen 97 being too good, like if there's truth to that, that's insane and really frustrating. That's why I sent it in the first place, because there should be no way that they tell some, like, you're making us all look bad, stop doing this so well, like that. If that's true, that's really, like, that's messed up.
Well, I mean, bringing this man to DC, oh great. Anyway,
hey, it might be a good idea, because James Gunn will be like, this is how you get that crazy shit under wraps. Because James Gunn was in hot water for saying dumb shit on his Twitter account. Like comparing hotel showers to babies pissing on his head.
Yeah.
James Gunn is a weird dude, but when I finally heard him talk, I was like, oh my God, he's even more harmless than I thought he was.
I'm a weird dude, but James Gunn is still doing his thing. Okay. When was the Batcave Red?
When the
Like, this looks like a cool set, but I don't understand.
I don't know.
That's on the screen.
Let
take
me
that off.
check the show. Animated series, Batman.
Okay.
Batcave.
No, that was rhetorical.
I don't remember it being red.
It's not.
It was.
No.
In one episode. Looked
Actually, it kind of makes sense if it was red because it would stand out better in the Batcave. That's black.
Yeah, but every other episode was like blue or black.
How much is this thing?
200. It says 225.
It's McFarlane doing it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
225.
Is this not a re-release?
On Amazon? It's $800.
Because it's a re-release. That's a re-release. That's the original one. Yeah, see, that's...
So you're charging $200.
Yeah, but that original one is DC Collectibles, not McFarlane.
Yeah, but he... Yeah.
No, I'm not justifying the price.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's still too much. No, it's too much.
The one Dan pulled up of being assembled was the original
I guess
DC
it's red,
Collectible.
man. My eyes deceived me.
It's like
Watch the whole series.
It's like the Mandela effect.
Yeah. Nelson Mandela? Right.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know
Everyone thought he died, but then he was released from prison.
And then he died again years later.
Back in apartheid state where like Elon Musk
is from.
Wants everything to be.
It's too bad because I'd pick this play set up, but not for $200.
It looks good, but yeah, no, that's an insane price. This is 7-inch scale. It's almost 2 feet long. Like what? No, hell no. I'm cool. I don't know that I like the style of it either.
Is this from animated series also?
No.
I thought this is from Rebirth, right?
Yeah, it's from Rebirth.
It looks like it was heavily influenced by the animated series style. But like next to Batman, like the Rebirth Batman, it doesn't look right.
Again, comparing it to the make of... Now, I like that Batmobile above us. But if you're comparing that, that's a McFarlane. And if it's just plastic, hell no.
Yeah, it's
overrated.
That's the other thing. How much is this?
I don't know. Pre-order now. Click on the link. Load very slowly, McFarlane, please.
Yeah, their websites.
That's great. Yeah.
Well, give it 5 minutes to load up, damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's accurate, I guess.
What? I can't.
Rebirth.
What is going on? Why can't I click on this shit?
Well, up.
What do you mean? I can't. There's nothing there.
That's not the top of the page?
That's it. That's all that's there.
Okay. Then I don't know, dude.
All right. I'm not that interested anymore.
It's probably $70.
Yeah, I was going to say 89 probably.
Although it's not gold label, so it might only be like 50. I think the Batman.
Oh, $100.
Yep, I'm showing $100.
Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Wasn't
no.
the muscle car from the Batman only 80?
It's 89, 79. Pardon me.
Do you remember when the Batwing came out? And yeah, it was for a 12-inch figure, and I was trying to like modify the cockpit to fit 6-inch.
Cock.
I think that fucking Batwing was only like $40 at the time, right?
That was the one from the Flash, right?
I think so, yeah.
That was about like Spin Masters. That was much more of a toy than McFarlane wants to admit his stuff is.
Oh, I was just about to compare his stuff to Spin Masters, but yeah.
It's fair to, because like his stuff is as much of a toy. It's just, but he wants it to be for collectors because he wants to be edgy and cool.
You're not talking about that, are you?
No, it's a different one. It's from the Flash movie, but not that.
Yeah, Spin Masters Batwing.
Maybe it wasn't Spin Masters. I thought it was.
It was. I could have swore it was because it came with a 12-inch figure. Spin Masters Batwing.
This one was $250 for McFarlane.
Yeah, it's $40 on eBay.
Fuck.
Came with the 86 Batman.
Todd,
Yeah, but it's not for a 12-inch Batman, right?
Dicks, dude.
Came with what?
It's not a 12-inch Batman, though, is it?
It is.
Oh.
I bought it for my son. I had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want this, but I don't need it, so I'm not going to get it.
It's
But
just outside of this iteration of Spider-Man, he wouldn't fit, in my opinion, to everything else. The Mayfex in this color scheme is wow. That was a good pose. Okay, I'll shut up.
if they honestly, that's part of the reason I don't want to get it is because this is very stylized for the game, and they nailed that. But if they did the same level of articulation on just a more common Spider-Man, I'd be all over it. Because 𝗂𝗃 does really good work when they put their all into it.
I have a feeling the Cyclops is going to release, and I'm going to go back and buy it.
I know, dude. That Cyclops looked so good.
I need to see the height. That's going to be the selling point.
Well, you said they raised it, but I still think because this guy's supposed to be 6.1 inches. This Spider-Man, and I don't know if they're sizing him up to like be more in line with the height in the game, or if they're just making their products bigger. But this is supposedly a 6.1 inch Spider-Man figure.
That is incredible looking.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
He's just way too. Like I just needed a little more normal, not such contours. Like the fingers are. I mean, those could be crawling hands, but like he looks like he's ready for a draw. And then yeah, Blockies is doing. I don't know if these are figures or model kits, but Blockies has been slowly growing. I think they have a Transformer line.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know what these are going to look like, but looking at the ones in the back, like the Iron Man back there, it looks a bit cartoony, even the Captain America. So maybe this is a line that I'll thankfully be able to pass on.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. Like in the back, they look, I don't know. They look a little weird. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I don't think I'm going to be. Well, I wouldn't be buying any of those anyway.
This might be for specific figures. Like that Venom looks really cool. I like that larger Venom body.
I'm just reading a post from Toys Metaverse that says to provide greater transparency and predictability in shipping costs starting April 17th, 2025. What? We will transition to the spaceship air tax inclusive solution for shipments to the U.S. This plan includes all duties and handling fees, ensuring no additional tax costs for you. To accommodate this change, shipping fees per order will increase to $3 to $5. We will make other further adjustments as needed in response to U.S. Okay. They're reposting their old thing, and they're clarifying we are shipping from Hong Kong, not from Japan. We are already found the tariffs solution in April 2025.
Gotcha.
So they're heading it off.
I'm still lost. I don't understand what that says.
Yeah, that's why I said gotcha. I'm like, cool. This could be cool. I don't know. We talked about this in the chat. I one of the things that stands out about the movie about Shang-Chi was the bus fight scene, and even honestly the building where they're on the side of that building. The fight scenes in that movie in unorthodox places were done really well, and I'm really hoping that we see more of that kind of use of environment in Spider-Man Brand New Day. But you actually made an interesting point. You were saying that he might be playing Mr. Negative.
I originally did, and then I reread where it says are working on Spider-Man. So that I'm assuming that means his team is doing the choreography. But if they're doing martial arts style choreography in a Spider-Man movie, who would be the villain?
A good point too. That's a good point. Also, I'm curious. The other thing that I'm curious is that if that's going to be focal to the villains, or if that's also going to be working with Spider-Man. Because if they're in charge of the choreography and they do a really good job of kind of dissecting that so that the villains fight in that style and Spider-Man, like it would be awesome if they kind of had two sets of choreographers and then they had your classic, your like the more Jackie Chan style of fighting, and then you had a choreographer that was more of what Spider-Man does, and you kind of had them choreograph action and reaction, so that you get a more organic fight scene rather than one choreography team kind of just saying like, we're gonna do this and then you're gonna do this, and just controlling both sides. Like it would be really interesting to see how two different choreography teams going at it say, we have to start here and end up here, so what happens in between? That's not how they do things at all, but it would be kind of cool to see how that worked.
Well, I think my worry about this movie, and this could be good or bad, is the bloat of characters announced in this movie so far.
That's always a scary thing. Yeah, because what are we looking at? Punisher, Hulk, Matt Gargan, Jackie Chan being involved with it leans to the possibility that maybe the demons are in. We've already seen that little thing that looked like the demon mask. I want to possibly just throw out, maybe it's a Mephisto thing. It's most likely the demons. Like, there's a good chance that we'll see Mr. Negative.
I was gonna say, I think Marvel dropped an official like, oh, that's not Mr. Negative, that's Punisher's logo. And don't get me wrong, he did run the hand for a bit, and he did change the Punisher logo during that time. I think they're deflecting, those little motherfuckers.
I feel like they're also deflecting because that would be deviating largely from where we last saw Punisher and Daredevil Born Again.
Sort of, because they're adopting his logo, and maybe he needs to change that logo.
Right, but the last thing we saw of Frank Castle in Born Again was he's basically kind of left for dead. No,
he's in the cage and he hurts the cop to get out at the very end.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah. So yeah, and maybe they're gonna do one of those, because they did release that comic series where he had the new logo. So maybe it's part of that. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. The whole thing with the cages, dude.
Well, they already said that Matt Gargan isn't the main villain, which is unfortunate, because I think if you watch the animated, what is it, Spider-Man First Class or something like that just came out.
Yeah.
Matt Gargan is the main villain in that, and they do a whole like gangster aspect of it with Doc Ock being the creator of the add-ons that these villains use to help take over the town or whatever. And the Matt Gargan one was especially good because you saw this tension between two different rival gangs get in, and Matt Gargan kind of teeters that line of wanting to beat this rival gang but also hating Spider-Man. And then when Spider-Man comes to break it up, it's like opportunity for him, and he almost beats Spider-Man in that fucking scene. But that's kind of what when I watch stuff like that, I'm like, I would love to see that in live action. Like
right.
When Doctor Strange was announced initially, and they were talking about Nightmare being the villain, I immediately thought of the animated Doctor Strange movie, and I was like, that would be a dope adaptation. Let's see it. So it's yeah. I know. Look, Marvel, stop fucking with me, okay? I know it's not the Punisher logo. You already said that Matt Gargan's not the main villain. I know it's Mr. Negative. Just announce who Mr. Negative is, okay? Is it Jackie Chan? I'm cool with that too. I'm fine.
Well, but also to your point, if Matt Gargan's not the main villain, why are Punisher and Hulk involved? And how are they involved? Because Mr. Negative and Scorpion are not sufficient villains for three heroes, you know? So I'm curious what that could mean. Is Punisher caught up in gang rivalry between Mr. Negative's forces, or what are they, the demons, and Matt Gargan's gangs? Like, is that the gang war that we're gonna see in this? And that's where Spider-Man has to step in and be like, Frank, you gotta stop killing them. This is PG-13, bro. He's like, and then Hulk's like, you're gonna lose to Spider-Man. Like, because like, what is Hulk's arc in all of this if Hulk is actually in the movie? I mean, there's a lot, and there's probably more there's definitely more that we don't know about.
Now you just blew my mind. You just made the connection that I just failed to look at. That the gang war is probably between Gargan's gang and the demons. They already announced also that Hulk is apparently going to revert back to his savage form. There's a situation in that movie that makes him lose it. What is that?
Like situation? Which savage form? Like Avengers 1?
Similar to what we saw in Ultron.
Oh, where you need Hulkbuster?
Yeah.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Interesting. Okay.
I still, when he punches him, Hulk turns around and goes, and then looks at him, and it just
got the
cuts to Tony Stark going, "Sorry."
Yeah, dude. Pete, I know you hate that
Fuck
movie,
you for not liking that movie, Pete.
but that scene with Hulk and Hulkbuster, it's so good, dude. That was so good and well done.
I think my biggest complaint about that movie was there's certain parts that felt rushed, and I didn't like how Ultron was portrayed.
Well, like Pinocchio?
Well, not necessarily
No, not
that.
like
I think it's more the James Spader aspect.
How dare you?
Adding a voice like that kind of adds a character to it, which I'm sure that's exactly what they were thinking, right? But if you watch the cartoon, you get this very robotic, dry voice, and that adds to the eeriness of how unfeeling he is in killing people.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what my program tells me.
What you're saying makes sense because this Ultron wanted to be a better form of a human. In Age of Ultron, he was trying to ascend humanity, and that's why he was making the Vision body, because he wanted to be an organic body, as organic of a body as he could be. So I can understand that complaint. I'm not familiar with any of the animated.
Dude, you really should.
Ultron.
You really should. Earth's Mightiest Heroes, really good series. The animation's not that great, but well, the characters' designs aren't that great, but the story is so good.
I'm sorry.
That show opens up with an interesting fucking thing. All the villains are in the raft. The Avengers have been successful in arresting everybody. I want to say Baron von Strucker sneaks into the raft and, given his soul-sucking powers, is able to overcome a lot of the guards there, and they release all these prisoners. And so the show is basically the Avengers having to get back together and go hunt these escaped convicts down. And they range from like Graviton to like Mole Man to the Leader and shit like that. It's really good shit.
I was glad to see that actor play Mole Man in Fantastic Four. That guy's actually a really good actor. He has a good range.
Misty said, "Why are they in a raft?" No, the raft.
We're left out to sea to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
Temple of Doom raft. Anyway, shoes that are overpriced. What do you think?
I like Bull's Air stuff. He does great stuff.
$100.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but that's sneakerheads. They collect sneakers. Like, we pay $100 for a 6-inch figure. They pay $100 for a size 12 shoe that they're not going to wear. I mean, it's collecting.
That's actually not that bad. $1,000 for all three.
I drew the line at $80 Crocs of Ghostbusters. Dan, you should get those. Absolutely goddamn not. Not $80 for Ghostbusters Crocs. I want to wear them. Not destroy them.
For all three.
$80 for Crocs?
Yes.
That's a Croc.
That's a load of Crocs. Oh, look, McFarlane.
I don't think we went over it. I think we briefly looked at these before because they had the little things in them. But
hold on. These. No.
There's no amount of licensing you could do to a Croc that would make me spend that.
I won't show you what I'm wearing right now, but it's not that Crocs. But
yeah, but he didn't say anything against Crocs. He said the price is the problem for him, not wearing Crocs.
Yeah,
for me,
I like wearing Crocs. They're comfortable.
For
I don't care.
Crocs, but
they're like fancy sandals. They're like $20.
For Pete, he's saying like there's no reason to ever pay more than $20 for Crocs.
$40 for these, I'd be like, all right, cool. That'd be cool.
I mean, I'll give them credit. They did a lot of work. They have a lot of artistry to them.
Sure, but it's a
I appreciate that. But
this is a collectible. This is not a.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's fucking dumb.
No way. Anyway, now that my address is on there again. Hey, look, more McFarlane crap.
From a series that shouldn't have had spinoffs and should have died long before it actually did. But like a zombie, like the thematic element that is the show, it doesn't die.
Just won't die.
I won't lie though, because I think somebody put out a 6-inch Rick Grimes and like all this battle gear, and I was like, yeah, I'll pick that up because it looks like a good figure. Rick Grimes.
I
Like, the
wanted to
torso
share
and
this as like I know they're McFarlane, but I was thinking more along the lines of just like background characters. If you
Yeah.
need a shitty sheriff.
Oh,
I like
sure.
that comment. That figure is the exact same one they put out 10 years ago. Probably wouldn't surprise me a bit. Like, look, he has pins in his arms.
It probably is the same thing they put
It's
out. 10
probably
years
the
ago.
same exact thing.
What's McFarlane doing? Like, what are they doing?
Whatever
Making all this money on people buying their dumb shit.
Whatever
If I could make dumb shit that people would buy, I would do it.
I don't think their DC stuff looks good either. And that's not a diss to like DC collectors, because I do collect DC Bayfax stuff, and I do
Honestly,
have some
I
Mezco.
think I know statue wise, I collect far more DC stuff than I do Marvel.
It's just, to me, it's not it. First,
This is working
they're
out.
too tall. They're out of a scale for me.
It'll get there eventually, Dan.
And then like
Hey.
the faces are like fucked up. And then the diaper thing. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
is that supposed to be Rick Grimes from the comic or the show?
That's not Rick Grimes. I think that's
Rick
supposed to
Ross.
be Shane. I don't know
Yeah,
what character that
sure.
was supposed to be.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Take your word
it's-
for it, brother.
it's deputy number 5. No,
Yeah,
dude.
this is
Just-
sold out already?
Just like yeah. Yeah, I guess. No. Yeah. No. Is it?
Oh, I thought the picture
Oh, yeah,
said
sold out. Yeah. No wonder it loaded so quickly.
That's pretty cool. I think this originally was released in a flat red with a character, correct? Like a white-haired character.
I'm pretty
Kinda
sure we
look like a-
looked at it. Yeah.
Yeah. And it had a stand and it had all this stuff to go
Was
with
it not her, or she was part of the line?
She's part of the line. It was a dude, and
There
it
it
looked kind
is.
of like a shell-shaded dude. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Type
like
in
the flat
Walking
red.
Dead. Why is this everything but that?
There you go. There it is.
Oh, there you go. That's the guy. That's what I was talking about.
Yep.
That's exactly it.
McFarlane, fix your fucking website. What are you doing?
You just
asshole?
saw me try to scroll to
McFuckling.
it and not work, man.
I know, but I did a search for The Walking Dead, and it brought up Spawn,
Yeah, it's the same thing. Sure. I mean, technically, he is the Walking Dead.
and now I can't even find that figure that you just had up.
Here, we'll go back to it.
No, I'll find it because I want to know what character it is.
Cool.
You know what's funny? I really like the character models that they use for Cyberpunk. I guess that's a lot of the figures that they're referencing in there. I have no idea. I just like the character model, so I bought them. But now I'm like wondering, maybe I should go back and play Cyberpunk. Maybe I should
Really?
watch the show.
Dude,
They
I
fixed
have it. I have it sitting on my. There's still yes, but
They made it playable. Let me.
They made it play very good.
good.
I do want to go. I have it still, and I'm like, I really want to see if I can play this game because it looks cool.
I'm bummed that it's first person because it wasn't originally going to be. It would probably be better in third person, I think.
Well, considering you get to fully, in every way, customize your character and barely see them. Yeah.
Well,
That's a
in my
really good
cart,
point,
I
yeah.
have.
First thing I
Metal
did
Gear
was
Solid
give myself
Delta,
the biggest pair of boobs and the biggest schlong. That's the first
course
thing
you
I
did.
did.
and High on Life.
Anything that I am consistent.
You
Schlong.
say schlong, and it makes me think of Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis
Mm,
and Butthead. Beavis and Butthead coming to Fortnite soon. That's not a joke.
Call of Duty, right?
Probably.
They're already in Call of Duty, aren't they?
Probably.
What? I'm sorry. What?
The
Beavis and Butthead are already in Call of Duty.
Oh well, they're getting rid of that for Black Ops 7. I think when Battlefield came out and people were like, "Oh my God, we actually can play like serious mature shooters." I think that Call of Duty had to really be like, "Oh shit, they remembered."
I'll be honest, like complaining about skins is weird. Like you're in a battle multiplayer situation. As much as I don't like skins and I think they're dumb, doesn't mean that they don't have a place in it.
The problem is, Pete, if you're dressed as a cartoon in that game,
Nicki Minaj.
or Nicki Minaj, honestly, you don't blend in. Like in Battlefield, the beta, you're in camo. Everyone's in camo. It's harder to see you. In Call of Duty, you could go prone and you can actually kind of try to play strategically, except you can't do that if you're a bright blue cartoon skin. Like if you decide you want to try and change your tactics and snipe, everyone's going to see you because you're dressed up as a fucking Pokemon on a hill.
But that's a decision the person made. So
I know.
They want to be an easy target. Go ahead. It's like the British in the Revolutionary War wearing red coats. Oh, there they are.
And, standing in a giant line. Like, what happened? Guerrilla warfare took you out that easily? Not that easily, but...
How'd they get taken down so fast? Well, they were standing in a line across this field.
Yeah.
And they repositioned the cannons and took out 30 of them.
How smart would it have been if they just got guys like, okay, they're going to be standing this way. We're just going to sneak around and shoot them this way.
Yeah. So we're not going to talk about this, or...
I don't understand why they're doing that, but I don't know.
Honestly, that's kind of why I didn't send it, because I didn't understand why they're doing it.
I don't know what these
this
are.
is a kit that's an add-on to an ogre that they are putting out also. The ogre looks cool as hell. I don't understand the Wolverine.
Oh, so that's it?
Yeah.
Just those things? Oh, yeah, I guess read the fucking thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't read it. I just kind of saw it and assumed it was the whole thing.
So is this the same deal? No, this is a whole thing.
This looks really good, but it's too expensive.
I don't know what the hell this is.
I honestly, I think it's just a cool kind of weird sci-fi thing.
He does have that hey face. Hey!
The faces are a little weird. I would probably go for like the masked or the stoic look rather than the...
For that.
But yeah, this is another aspect that I thought was cool about it, is you have this weird kind of violent alien takeover thing that makes it a little more interesting.
It's like the Thing a little bit.
It's something. It's just a little too expensive, because what were they, like $100 a figure?
There's a standard and deluxe, so if we scroll down, we could probably see it. That's interesting shit, man. I like seeing weird shit like that.
I actually do too. Yeah, full version's 120 plus shipping. I think that's just a little too steep especially for a brand that I don't know anything about.
That's a lot of money.
They look cool, but I'd want like 3 of them also. Like I'd want a squad. Like the 𝗂𝗃𝗏 is a line that I actually spent money on that didn't know anything about. So
check this one out. Fucking not Oni. What is it? Ogre, whatever.
Samurai.
That's kind of a cool thing, especially if somebody puts out an Onimusha figure. If you get to play if you get like a Samnosuke figure, you can have him fight against this. I like this better than the Wolverine version.
Did we pre-order the Onimusha that somebody was working on?
We did talk about that a while ago.
Right?
I don't think I pre-ordered it. I can't remember.
I don't think I did either. It doesn't look like it.
But this looks like a good villain for a figure like that. Yeah.
This is Medi Toys. Yeah, this is good too.
This actually looks really cool. I won't even lie. He's 8.5 inches tall. That's awesome. I think the price is a bit higher than I'd want to go for, but he looks really good.
Oh, they still have some of these available? These are cool.
Yeah, that's like SHF range of motion on that.
I wouldn't say FSH.
Yeah, no, definitely, dude. They have never mind all the double jointed, but they have those really nice defined butterfly joints. They have what looks like the hip swivel, but then also the ball joint in there that allows you to move the leg, so you can move it as like an ass motion, but then you also have pivot inside of that.
Yeah, the joints are pretty stiff too. Like they're very nice. They don't feel like it's gonna fall over.
That's this line?
Yeah. I painted the hair and put some eyebrows on them.
Okay.
But yeah, I got it. It's cool. And that's what I was trying to tell you guys. It's more like a Hispanic color. This is the black guy. Or the African American or whatever they titled it.
Are you sure they didn't send you the wrong figure?
No, I'm positive because
Oh wait, hold on. Go back one picture, please.
This is the tan one. It's more of a peach. and then the white guy is probably like Snow White.
So which one did you order?
I ordered the one standing up. That's this one. And then the one crouched down. That's this hand set over here.
Foreground or background?
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find the other one super quick.
Because none of them are African, but.
Well, yeah. I mean, that back one is pretty close, and that's kind of why I wanted it. But definitely he is no. They see, this is the peach one. Or what
That's
do they
the
call
one
it?
that
Yellow?
has that with the hand on the ground.
This is the yellow, yeah, and this is the African American one. As you can see, that hue is exactly what I have in my hand. That's exactly what I see here. So that it's more like Latino.
I would say it just looks more like a normal person. I don't even think it looks like a Latino. Like I don't even think it looks like.
What do you mean normal? You mean white?
Like he's like my complexion. Look. So
Yeah.
I mean that's my only bum about it, because I really wanted like an African American character, but I'm cool with it.
Yeah, that
that
they
would
did
be
a horrible
woke,
job of
Pete.
photographing them.
That would
This
be
is
woke,
the-
Pete.
Well,
We don't
no,
do woke anymore.
When Pete buys an African American figure, like he uses them as a bad guy every time.
I don't know why that reminded me of that fucking picture we saw together. Remember the?
Yeah, I know. Oh my god,
Pisses me off thinking about it.
Just getting into toy photography, just looking for any feedback. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? For those who
Wait.
aren't aware, okay, so Dan, this
We
guy
talked about it here
in a
before.
Facebook group for like toy photography and collecting, first getting into toy photography, and it's a Luke Cage figure and a Jessica Jones figure, and his mind went right to Luke Cage assaulting Jessica Jones, and then like and like the next picture was someone like fighting him over that, and I'm like, what? The guy like
none of it made sense. Like the characters
And-
that were involved didn't make sense. Like the situation didn't.
Oh,
make
I
sense.
think it made sense to him very much.
dude,
Right.
everybody in the comments was like, what are you doing?
No,
You know
it's like,
how
this is
hard it
different.
is to do you know how hard it is to make people on a Facebook comment section all agree on one thing? That's how
Well,
bad
no,
you
there
are.
were like Pete said, there were people who were just looking at it as like purely in the idea of like doing toy photography and like getting better at it. And I'm like, this is horrendous content for toy photography. Like toy photography, yeah, sure, you have them fighting, but you know how many other things you could have them doing as an interaction besides going straight to that type of assault? Are you like, are you insane?
They could be, having a picnic or playing pinball, fighting together.
Yeah, well, if Pete would stop toying around and make the pinball machines, then probably.
Yeah, although there's a couple scenes on a pinball machine.
I
that
was
could
about
fuck
to
that
say
up,
the
so-
first thing that happens when Pete makes a pinball machine is someone. Where's my Jodie Foster action figure?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of, which I cannot watch. That is
I would never watch.
very well directed scene, I guess.
I would
Ooh.
never. I meant Jodie Foster movies in general. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Maverick's very good. And there are two people in there in that movie I hate.
What? Oh, Maverick
Yeah.
with Mel Gibson and
Yeah.
Neil Peart,
What? I like Neil Peart.
Morgan Waller,
No, I was talking about Jodie Foster.
Clem Jepsen,
Clem Jepsen. Why do I know who that is?
Hip Scornwich.
Dick McMunch.
Sorry, Skip Hornwich.
No,
Dick
in
Chibbles.
Dick Chibbles.
Dick Chibbles. Panic Room. Is she in Panic Room?
Yeah, so is a young Kirsten. What's her face? Kristen Stewart.
Oh, the one that always has her mouth open?
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, I'm diabetic. Like, have some.
That is
fucking
the one.
juice, then.
That's the one impression my wife will do at the drop of a hat. Kelly, do Kirsten Stewart. She'll just turn to go.
Although
She's
honestly,
on the
Dan,
Twilight posters.
Dan, did you ever watch Underwater?
What the fuck?
Kristen
No.
Stewart movie. Yeah.
I have absolutely gone out of my way to not watch Kirsten Stewart movie.
Underwater is worth watching.
Yeah, she's got her mouth open.
Heard she crushes Princess Diana though.
I heard that Princess
I heard
Diana
Chris-
got crushed.
Wow, it's on the anniversary of that too. I was gonna go for it, but I was like, no, it's the anniversary. And you went right for it.
Wait, what was the anniversary?
It's the anniversary of her dying.
Today? No fucking way.
Yes.
I got that so good by coincidence.
Go
Got that
faster.
so good.
Oh,
That's impressive.
yeah, it's pretty good. 19, well, not 19 years, 29 years. 29. Yeah. We got stuck with fucking Charles. Mommy, when will I be king?
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say one thing that runs in that family's genes is the
Sperm.
dark spot on the back of the
Gross.
hand.
Yeah.
That's not something that just sticks along blue bloods either.
Well,
What else do we have?
speaking on spot on the hands, hope that's soon. I got
that'll be,
nothing. That's it.
Don't talk about the stigmata like that. Stigmata.
I think we're gonna end on Princess Diana jokes. That's great.
Well, I don't. I thought
She's a
I
hell of
said
a.
that
She was an Eagles fan, so
Hot Toys is re-releasing, or I guess not re-releasing. I sent you the Peacemaker link, but I sent it to your Facebook.
well, give me a second and.
Honestly, the reason I wanted to bring it up is because I looked at it and then I clicked to the second picture and then I started laughing so hard.
Sorry, I was laughing at the Batman one you sent me, and then
While you guys are waiting, I was gonna say we actually have the Digital Toy Box joining us next month on the 28th.
the Digital Toy Box.
The Digital Toy Box.
The Digital Toy Box. I don't see this at all, dude.
I could send a new link.
Sorry.
She's gonna be a good guest. She goes to so many cons.
Yeah, she does.
Like she's on her Instagram, she's constantly posting pictures from all these different cons she gets to go to, and I'm like, how?
I want to do that.
Yeah, kind of, right? Although when I was talking to TDJ last week,
The Downey Jr.?
TDJ from TDJ Comic Studio. When I was talking to Tyreek, that was like his 5th or 6th con from this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude. Some people just and he's going as someone to like put his work out there, you know? He's going out there as an exhibitionist or whatever term you want to use. Like she attends the cons and everything, but like
Dan's face. Exhibitionist. Pardon me, sir. I didn't know this was that kind of convention.
Kate goes, did you see that Joker thing or whatever that recurring joke is?
yeah.
Oh man.
Hey, did you guys see the
It's good.
I'll send Princess
I wish I
Diana
had
turns
taken
around.
pictures or video of this Fairfax con, dude. It was so lame. Just it honestly, it looked like a bunch of people went to Michael's to figure out what crafts they could do and
Aw.
Are you looking at-
Maybe
are
they
you
just starting
laughing?
off small so they can get like an idea of how they're gonna go for the
No,
big
I mean
ones.
there's a lot of people that were just like authors and stuff like that, and I'm not trying to knock anybody who's legit like TDJ. Last week I mentioned Emotional Yolks, and I don't doubt that there are other authors there and those other people that have like legitimate stuff that they're out there trying to like get people to just trying to get exposure amongst all these other things. But there are so many things that are the equivalent of so many booths that are equivalent of Funko Pop resales. It's just people who are crocheting little stupid things and then selling those, or like the people who 3D print dice towers that you could get off Thingiverse for free, and they just set up a booth because they want to sell that. Like, that's just like, go to a fucking flea market. You know, like the tickets are $40 for these cons, and I don't want to pay $40 or $50 or whatever it ends up being to go and see a majority of the booths being just people selling little stupid tchotchkes and things that they don't take any time to put original thought or creation into. Like the Emotional Yolks guy, that's a really original idea, what he's doing. And one of the other,
it reminded me of those McDonald's Happy Meal toys that had like the actual faces around them. Dan, do you remember that stuff? There used to be like animated food, like it would be a milk carton with like arms and hands.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm
this
pretty sure I have some of them in this house. Hold on.
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
second.
know. I
just
got
to
some
show it,
somewhere.
just to show it again. This is the emotional yolks. This is what he uses as a business card. It's emotional yolks on Instagram.
It's pretty
And
sick.
actually, I would like to try and reach out to him to see if he would be interested in coming on the show sometime when we're not in psychotic mood. And then 𝗃𝗃𝗄𝗆, I'll hold up his card just because I held up the other card.
Never mind, we sold them.
Um,
We had them.
did you find? Did you bring up Peacemaker?
Nope.
I sent you the link
Where?
That's fun.
on Facebook.
Again?
Emotional jokes.
I honestly, I don't know why. I wish I had taken a picture of his stand because it looked so good. I mean, the other thing that he did that was really clever is he had all these little turntables on. So like he had the product on the turntable spinning around, and like they're shiny, so there's light reflecting and everything. So yeah, I'm glad that they re-released the Peacekeeper figure. What are you showing us right now?
Nothing. I'm trying to fix this in stream.
Oh,
When you
Matt,
see something else come up on the show, just stretch. I'm going right back to it. It's because I'm trying to fix something. There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about it offline. It's okay.
God damn it.
Damn it, stretch like Marks.
I put it on the wrong spot, so I can't see now. So we're going to have to
okay.
do it.
Fuck, I'm doing live. Do it live.
So yeah, the first picture I saw was the stoic one, and then the next one I saw was this one, where he has the crazy tongue out, or he has this stupid grin on as he's basically murdering people and everything. So yeah, this was a quick. I didn't order the first one that they released, so I'm really glad that they're reissuing it basically with some additional stuff for the second series. But like this is gonna be an awesome oh, he's seamless. Damn it, that's scary.
I was gonna say, man, as much as you give James Gunn shit, like he does a good job about making you like characters that no one would really like. Like
He does.
Yeah.
No,
like Superman.
I have no issue.
Ah!
I have no issue giving James credit for things he does well. I wish that some of his stuff would feel more unique because all of it feels very James Gunn. Like, even if you look at someone like Steven Spielberg, there's such a contrast. I might get yelled at for this, but you look at Minority Report and you look at like Jaws or Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Those are Steven Spielberg movies that are so very different.
Steven Spielberg did Minority Report?
Yeah.
No, fuck out of here. I don't believe him.
Yeah.
No?
Minority Report.
Yes.
Matt is full of shit.
Forrest Gump, dude.
That's
like which is a pseudonym for Steven Spielberg.
This is directed by Steven Spielberg. Yeah.
You could have gone to your well and gone, Zemeckis did Forrest Gump and he did Back to the Future.
I mean, but that's really what I'm getting at.
Your point is still solid. Those two examples are perfect examples.
And James Gunn doesn't have the acclaim that Steven Spielberg or even Zemeckis doesn't, and I get that it's a very different thing, but James Gunn has so many different licenses and everything. Like, it would nice to see him explore style a bit more than he does, because you could say that everything he does feeling the same way is just him playing it safe, and he takes no risks as a director.
It's not.
I think to make that judgment, I would have to go back and watch Slither or something.
That's
same thing.
Fault.
He did.
Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
What was it?
He did Scooby-Doo and Scooby-Doo 2.
No, seriously, everything he does is.
It's his brother.
The same. It's the same exact format. Everything James Gunn does, and it works. It's successful.
Produced Brightburn. Yeah, that's producing the 𝗀𝗏𝗄 experiment. Writing and producing the horror action film.
I know. It's time to go.
But like, Super was, they basically all come down to action comedy.
Why are you gonna hate on a man that's his bread and butter? He got started on a movie called Romeo and Juliet.
sounds
Transgressive
really
romantic
troopy.
black comedy film and loose adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. It's a trauma movie.
Yeah, I wonder. Oh, fuck off.
I don't know
Fuck
what that is.
Trauma and fuck what's his name? The trauma guy, Pete Trauma, whatever his name is. Fuck
Oh,
him.
I was just thinking the Toxic Avenger,
Yeah.
Toxic
that guy.
Crusader.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What's his name? Jerk me off. What's his name? Lloyd
Oh, man,
Kaufman. Fuck
He's
that guy.
always done like
Ugh.
ensemble comedy,
Oh, they're
whatever
so
you just said.
bad.
Who?
Such crap.
Pete, who?
Trauma
Gunn?
films.
Yeah. No, James Gunn is a one-trick pony. It's a good trick, but it's the same trick.
You know what? He'll never. You know what? Nothing Trauma does will ever amount to Street Trash, the movie.
Thanks for coming in,
Look that
this
Look
Sunday,
that one up.
everybody.
Look that one up.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm looking up like, you know, he's a writer on a lot of this stuff too.
Who? Lloyd Kaufman? Yeah, well, writer
no,
is.
fucking James Gunn.
Oh my God, he is. Oh, I'm selling all that shit. I don't want it in my house.
No, that's really good, man. I mean,
Fuck this.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was the best movie ever, according to Dan.
Second. No, I didn't say it was the best movie ever. I said I love that movie.
Which is
I don't
good.
say flippant things about it, except Ghostbusters is the greatest movie ever.
I
You
mean,
have a Rocket Raccoon tattoo on your lower back.
on my penis.
Dan. You could stop lying.
I like comedies too, but like I just think that Step Brothers is a better comedy than Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
I don't know. I really love Tropic Thunder. That's like hands down.
I was just bragging on. I honestly, I think Tropic Thunder is okay. I think Ben Stiller
The Monster
is
Truck.
like overrated.
What are you just taking my fucking talking points now?
No, I didn't agree with you openly, but that
If you want to
doesn't
hear more of our
mean
thoughts too, then
You
Sundays
didn't
at
agree
7
with me
p.m. live on
openly,
YouTube.
but you did agree with
Hold
me,
on.
you piece of shit.
Yeah, just because I silently agreed with you doesn't mean that I don't think you're right. I don't dislike.
I feel like
I don't
Pat
hate Ben
Benatar
Stiller.
loves a battlefield would fit perfectly during this
I
monologue
don't
right
hate
now.
Ben Stiller, but I don't think that I don't understand why he has the career he has.
Love is a better
No one can tell
than
us where to go.
No one can tell us where to love.
Love is a
Okay,
battlefield.
Head to ShadowMoses112.com to add our accessories to your collection, or slide to our Instagram to see the current projects we're working on. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on another beautiful Sunday night as we
Enjoy
enter.
your day off because tomorrow's Labor Day. If you have off, enjoy it. If you work, sorry. Hopefully work goes smoothly for you.
And just
think
another
I did
reminder,
clip it.
Digital Toy Box will be joining us September 28th, 7 p.m.
And until
Thank you,
then,
guys.
it's just us normies.
Yeah.
Unattractive people.
Normies. No, that's going to normalize the podcast.
Grunt birthday party, yay!